The Great Migration across Africa's sprawling savannas is one of the most awe-inspiring natural events on Earth, a breathtaking phenomenon that showcases nature's raw power, beauty, and tenacity. Each year, over 1.7 million wildebeests, 260,000 zebras, and 470,000 gazelles undertake a grueling journey across the plains, pushing their limits in search of food and water. It is an unrelenting battle for survival that pits them against unforgiving terrain, fierce predators, and a changing climate, reminding us of the fragile balance that sustains life in the wild. This epic migration is not just a journey. It's a cycle of life and death that has unfolded on the African plains for millennia. Facing relentless hunters like lions, hyenas, and cheetahs, these animals must overcome one challenge after another. The journey reaches its peak at the Mara River, where herds must cross dangerous waters teeming with Nile crocodiles, one of the deadliest predators in Africa. Climate change adds yet another layer of difficulty, threatening to disrupt the delicate ecosystem that sustains the migration. But for these animals, the stakes are clear: survival or extinction. These animals cross over 1,100 miles of wild, untamed territory, moving from the Serengeti to the Mara in a journey that will test their endurance and adaptability. Despite traveling in vast numbers, survival is not guaranteed. Nearly 10% of these animals will not complete the journey. Starvation, exhaustion, and attacks from predators will claim the lives of tens of thousands along the way, adding to the poignant reality of this annual trek. For the migrating herds, the Mara River is the final, most daunting challenge. Here, thousands of animals gather at the riverbanks, knowing that the crossing ahead will determine their fate. The river is filled with dangers, including strong currents and lurking Nile crocodiles, who wait patiently to strike. Each crossing is a life and death struggle, where the weak and the young are most vulnerable. And yet, even with these risks, the herds press on, driven by an instinctual force that propels them toward greener pastures. In addition to the physical challenges, the psychological toll of the migration cannot be underestimated. Animals must remain alert and aware of their surroundings at all times, constantly scanning for threats. This heightened state of vigilance can lead to stress and fatigue, impacting their overall health and ability to reproduce. The pressure to find food and water while avoiding predators creates a relentless cycle of anxiety that these animals must navigate throughout their journey. Furthermore, the social structure within the herds plays a crucial role in their survival. Older, more experienced individuals often lead the way, guiding younger members through treacherous terrain and teaching them vital survival skills. This communal approach not only enhances the chances of individual survival, but also strengthens the bonds within the herd, fostering a sense of unity that is essential in the face of adversity. The wildebeest migration, a cycle of life and opportunity. Among the herds, the wildebeest's journey is particularly perilous. Known as the blue wildebeest, these animals are the backbone of the Great Migration, forming vast herds that act as a protective shield. Calving season during the migration is a crucial period, offering both new life and increased risks. Newborn wildebeests must learn to stand and run within minutes of birth, as the threat from predators is constant. Cheetahs, hyenas, and lions patrol the herds, preying on the young and the weak. The close-knit formation of the herd is their first line of defense, creating a living barrier that gives calves a fighting chance to survive. Maternal milk provides vital nutrients that fuel the rapid growth of young wildebeests, enhancing their ability to outrun predators as they mature. The strong sense of community and the instinct to protect each other is what allows these animals to survive in such challenging environments. The Great Migration, for wildebeests, is both a passage of survival and a powerful display of the unity that exists in nature. As the migration unfolds, the dynamics of the herd shift continually. Adult males often engage in displays of dominance, establishing hierarchies that influence breeding rights during calving season. This competition ensures that the strongest genes are passed on to the next generation, contributing to the resilience of the species. However, this social structure can also lead to conflicts, as males may become aggressive toward one another, diverting energy that could be used for foraging or evading predators. Moreover, the wildebeest's migratory patterns are influenced by environmental cues, such as rainfall and grass growth. These animals possess an innate ability to sense changes in their surroundings, allowing them to adapt their routes based on the availability of resources. This remarkable instinct not only aids their survival, but also highlights the interconnectedness of life in the savannah, where every species plays a role in maintaining the ecological balance. The journey of Thompsons Gazelle, camouflage and survival. Among the multitude of species on this journey, the Thompsons Gazelle is both an icon and a target in the savannah. This graceful antelope relies heavily on its agility and speed to escape predators. With distinct markings, Thompsons Gazelles are easy to spot in the savannah, but they possess unique survival tactics that give them an edge. Newborn gazelles rely on camouflage to avoid detection during the first few vulnerable days of life, blending with the grasses and remaining motionless when predators approach. During the migration, Thompsons Gazelles join herds of wildebeests and zebras, finding safety in numbers and utilizing the leftover food sources of larger animals. The dry season, however, is especially challenging for them as food and water become scarce. Competition intensifies, and every moment is a struggle to survive. The Thompsons Gazelle exemplifies how even the smallest creatures in the migration use their natural abilities to persist in a world filled with threats. In addition to their remarkable agility, Thompsons Gazelles have developed intricate social behaviors that enhance their survival chances. They often engage in sentinel behavior, where a few individuals stay alert while the rest of the group grazes. This vigilance allows the herd to detect predators early, providing an essential advantage in avoiding danger. Their keen eyesight and acute hearing make them adept at spotting threats from a distance, enabling them to react swiftly. Predator and prey, the eternal dance on the African plains. The African plains are a battleground where predators and prey continuously engage in a life-or-death dance. The cheetah, nature's sprinter, can reach up to 75 miles per hour in short bursts. Wildebeests, gazelles, and zebras often employ defensive strategies, such as grouping tightly together to create confusion for their attackers. In this unforgiving environment, survival depends on more than just speed. It's a matter of tactics and awareness. When faced with an imminent threat, prey animals often use unpredictable movements to throw off their pursuers, increasing their chances of survival. As they traverse treacherous rivers, climb steep banks, and evade predators, these animals must use every instinct and skill they possess to survive the journey. The predator-prey dynamic is further complicated by the strategies employed by predators. For instance, lions often hunt in coordinated groups, using teamwork to isolate and ambush their targets. The social hunting behavior increases their success rate and highlights the intelligence and adaptability of these apex predators. Understanding the hunting patterns of their foes becomes crucial for prey animals, as they learn to recognize signs of predatory behavior and adjust their movements accordingly. Additionally, the presence of scavengers, such as vultures and hyenas, plays a significant role in the ecosystem. After a hunt, these animals help clean up the remains, preventing disease and promoting nutrient cycling within the savanna. This intricate web of interactions between predators, prey, and scavengers underscores the complexity of life in the African plains, where every species is interconnected in the struggle for survival. The unyielding challenges of the Great Migration. For the migrating animals, the journey is fraught with unending challenges that test the limits of their resilience. Changing climates and unpredictable weather patterns have disrupted traditional migration routes, making it harder for herds to find food and water. Droughts and extreme weather events like floods place enormous stress on the savanna ecosystem, causing further strain on the migrating animals. Animals that survive the dry season face yet another hurdle: increased predator attacks, as limited resources drive competition for food to new heights. As the migration reaches its peak in the Masai Mara, the animals encounter one of the deadliest barriers in their path: the Mara River. For thousands of years, this river has claimed the lives of countless animals, its crocodile-infested waters posing a near-constant threat. Some animals time their crossings carefully, waiting for lower water levels, while others must plunge forward despite the dangers. Crossing the Mara is a critical point in the journey, a moment where every second counts, and the difference between life and death is measured in inches. Elephants and buffalo, giants of the migration. The story of the Great Migration would not be complete without the giants of the savanna African elephants and buffaloes. African elephants, led by wise matriarchs, migrate in search of water, relying on their keen memories to locate seasonal water holes and migration routes. These majestic creatures form close-knit herds and exhibit remarkable intelligence, passing down migration knowledge from generation to generation. African buffaloes, meanwhile, use their strength in numbers to protect themselves against predators like lions. Traveling in large herds, they move with a sense of purpose and resilience, embodying the strength and unity needed to survive in the savanna. Climate change, a growing threat to migration. The Great Migration now faces unprecedented challenges due to climate change and habitat loss. Shifts in rainfall patterns disrupt traditional growth cycles of grass and water sources, depriving animals of essential resources. Higher temperatures and prolonged droughts have made survival even more challenging, with increased mortality rates from lack of water and food. Extreme weather events, such as flash floods and severe droughts, put immense pressure on already scarce resources, forcing animals to push their limits in search of sustenance. Both species also play crucial roles in shaping their environment. Elephants, as keystone species, help maintain the savanna ecosystem by uprooting trees and creating open spaces for other animals. Their foraging habits promote biodiversity, allowing various plant species to thrive. Buffaloes, on the other hand, contribute to the nutrient cycle through their grazing and dung, which enriches the soil and supports the growth of grasses that other herbivores depend on. This interplay of species highlights the importance of preserving these giants, not only for their own survival, but for the health of the entire ecosystem. A legacy of strength and survival. The Great Migration is more than just a seasonal journey. It is a symbol of resilience, strength, and the relentless will to survive. Each step taken by these animals, every river crossed, and every predator evaded is a testament to the courage and determination that defines life on the African plains. This annual event reveals the intricate web of life that sustains these animals and inspires us to protect the wilderness that allows them to thrive. As we marvel at this remarkable display of survival, we are reminded of our duty to safeguard these creatures and their habitats. The Great Migration is a powerful reminder of nature's beauty and the resilience of wildlife in the face of adversity. Let us cherish and protect this legacy, ensuring that future generations can witness the incredible journey of the Great Migration across the African savanna. Ultimately, the Great Migration encapsulates the essence of survival and the indomitable spirit of life. It teaches us valuable lessons about perseverance, adaptability, and the importance of community in overcoming challenges. As we strive to protect this extraordinary phenomenon, we honor the legacy of strength and survival that it represents, paving the way for a future where wildlife and humans coexist harmoniously on this planet.